ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Today's topic is going to be covering a bit about, social justice in video games and how it's affecting video games. Now, I know a lot of people are like looking at Battlefield 5 and they're saying, well, it's been ruined by the whole social justice movement, and I want to get people to understand this. I understand. I do not like what is happening to our video games. I don't like it one bit, but I need you to understand these things were created because people had a problem with something. You cannot deny that there was a problem with something. That's why these things were created. Now, yes, that's going to mean some things that you enjoy are going to be affected by that, and I get it. That sucks. But the point is, that doesn't mean that it's just straight up ruined. Like, a lot of people are just treating it as, it's ruined now. It's ruined. Like, they're judging it before it comes out. That's why I'm like, I don't even watch these stupid trailers or anything. Like, I don't. And, by doing this, you're only, by you, like, getting so mad about it, right? You're only helping those, like, crazy, radical social people. 1 second, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Needed to move real quick. You're only helping these crazy, radical social people. Like, you're just saying, like, if they're saying, okay, this isn't being treated fairly, and then you come out and get mad because they added something, even though it's historically inaccurate, you're just giving them more fuel to say. They'll be like, see, you just don't want us to be treated fairly. And it's not just feminists, it's a whole bunch of stuff, because social justice warriors, as they are called, were created simply because they saw social injustice. I get it, guys. It sucks to have these things affect other things that you care about and love and appreciate. I get it. But you can't deny that, hey, they were created for a reason, because there was some social injustice going on. It's just that simple. Even today, it continues to go on, and a lot of times we're looking to something to get away from it. So when the problems that we're trying to get away from get involved into what we use to get away from them, then you can see why it triggers us so. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is, as much as we want to, there's a reason why there's an old saying you can't run from your problems. They're always going to catch up to you. And yeah, we try and use video games, to get away, but eventually it's just going to start being more heavily implemented. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, Battlefield 5 isn't being historically accurate, and I agree. But that doesn't mean that because it's not being historically accurate that the game is going to be bad. Like, people have that false idea of, okay, this game isn't being historically accurate, right? So the game's gonna be bad. That's not what that means. What that means is, okay, this game is how should I say, depicted in this era, right? But it's not going to be historically accurate. But what people fail to realize is that a lot of, like, historically accurate things, there were some people who broke the rules. There were some people who broke the rules, if you know what I'm saying. There were plenty of people that broke the rules. Like, I'm not sure which world war it was, but I think that there was a Russian woman who her husband died, or her son, I don't know who it was. Some people might know about this. And she gathered up everything that she could to buy a tank, and she went and fought in the war. Even though women weren't allowed to. She snuck and fought in the war. Just because his history claimed that the event didn't happen doesn't necessarily mean that it didn't happen in some way, shape, or form. You know, it doesn't mean that someone said, okay, well, I don't care what you think, I'm still doing what I want to do, because that's what people do now. Like, no one cares. They do whatever they want to do now. So I don't know why people find this so hard to believe, but that's what's going on right now. Our games are being affected by social justice things, and we're getting annoyed. But the thing is, as long as there is some kind of injustice to, you know, get pissed off at, then it's always gonna happen. And devs are gonna want to try and play it a bit, I guess, safe. They're gonna want to try and play safe. Well, management is, anyway. Because I don't know why I'm saying devs. Management's gonna want to try and play it a bit safe and say, well, I'm trying to get this to as many people as possible, so I should use whatever safe methods I can. Screw if it's being historically accurate, so long as it's at least saving my own butt, then I'll be fine. You know what I mean? So long as it's saving my own butt, I'll be fine. But what they don't realize is we play these things to try and escape. But that for them, they're like, I'm doing this to make money. I don't care if you're using this to escape or not, buddy, but I need to make my money. So if I have to be historically inaccurate, that's what I'll do. I don't know why I said it like that, but never mind that. That's what's going on in their minds. I made a video yesterday saying, hey, management is only after the money. They don't care why you're playing the game. They're after your money. It's the truth. I don't care if you want to believe it. I don't care if you don't want to believe it. It is the truth. They made this to make money. They made this to make money. It's just that simple. But what can I tell you is going to happen in the future is, as these social injustices continue to arise, because they're not going anywhere. You know, there may be people claiming to fight the good fight, but it's like, there's going to be corruption in every way, shape, or form until humans are like, just kill themselves or something. Like, it's just the truth. People are after self-preservation and could care less about what happens to everyone else. And that's just the truth. So as long as there are injustices, and trust me, there will be, these problems are going to continue to arise. And because people, at the end of the day, they're just like, hey, everything's about business. To keep their hide safe, they're going to say, I'd better try and make my game as socially friendly, I guess, as I possibly can, for the sake of drawing in as many customers as I possibly can. That's the truth. I know people don't want to hear that, and that's harsh to hear. But I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not gonna feed you false information. That's just what's going to continue happening. No one wants to hear that, but it's the truth. It's gonna continue happening. I'm not gonna feed you censored information like a lot of other people. I'm not gonna try and claim that it's fair, that our things have to be affected. I'm not gonna feed you that. I'm gonna feed you the truth. The truth is that this is gonna continue to happen, and it's only gonna get worse. It's It's just the truth. And honestly, should you even really care? Like, should you really let it bother you? At the end of the day, you're still playing a game. And even if it's not being historically accurate, what matters, what should matter is the game fun? I feel like we're so wrapped up in just trying to get away from our problems that even when it's kind of introduced on the sly, you don't realize that, hey, you're still playing a fun freaking game. So what if there's like a bit of a hint at social injustice? So what if there's a bit of a hint at inequality? So what? Is the game fun? That's what should come first. And with that, I conclude my thoughts. I do hope that you guys enjoy. And I hope you understand the point that I'm trying to make. Because at the end of the day, what should matter is, are you having fun? Are you having fun? So what if something's in there that you disagree with? Is the game still fun? That's what you should ask yourself. That's just how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Rate the video what you think it deserves. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.